And we're back to learning Affinity, day 52. Let's go over another example, this time a little bit more complex. We're going to recreate the American flag. So we obviously need the star tool. When you drag these stars, hold shift. This gives you an aspect ratio of 1:1, so width and height here should have the same value. Let us go with like an orange color for now. It's just important that we can see it, and on a white canvas we don't want to make it white directly. Now hold Alt and drag copies out of there, and then we position them, the smart guides, so these blinking little lines and numbers, they should help you repositioning that correctly. Once we've got our row, select it all, hold Alt, drag a copy out of there, and then position it like so. Now let me count. We can delete every second here, and we need 6 in the first row. So it's actually given we need 6 and then 5 in the row below. And then I copy that again, holding Alt, drag it down there. I do it once more. We need 5 rows of these 6 stars and then 4 rows of these 5 stars, so that we have 50 stars in total. At least that's currently how you draw the American flag. Alright, let me group that right here. I call it stars. So we've got all the stars in the folder. The next element is this bluish background square. I give that a bluish color directly. And we need to drag it below the stars. So we can simply do that here in the layers menu and then size it a bit down. Once you've got it, select everything and then use the alignment right here. Just put it in center. That way we can be sure that the stars are in center of the blue element. Now we need a stripe. I'll make it orange once more. Hold Alt when you drag a copy out of there. And let me give that a different color. Once more, I'll hold Alt to drag copies out of my selection. And the stripes are also defined. We need 7 of one color and 6 of the other. The 7 stripes then should be red and the 6 white. I misclicked here. Let me reposition that. And we need one more of these orange ones, and then we have 7 and 6. And I put it into its own folder, and then I drag the folder to the bottom. So that the bluish element and the stars are on top. So I can simply left click drag here and then rearrange the hierarchy. But now if you want to resize that, it's a little bit different. So it's way better to open the folder, select the first stripe, go to the last one, hold shift and left click. This is going to select them all, and it should be positioned like so. I select all the orange ones, so I go to the top one, hold shift, click on the last one, and then I can make them reddish. Should be a darker red, maybe something like this. And then I select here the pinkish ones. Here's the first one. I hold shift, click on the top one. All in between will be selected automatically, and I make that white. Let's go back to rectangle. I'll make this blue a little bit darker. And the stars, once again, it's better to select the first one, then hold shift and click on the last one to select them all, and you can make that white. And now we're almost there. I read that the stripes should be in width 1.9 times the height. So the width should be around 2 times the height. Let me check here. I have 380 for height. So I'll make this here 760, and it should be close to the original. So just a little bit to practice, try to recreate it. And when you get stuck, then use this video, go back a step here and there to check. And this would be one way to create the US flag in Affinity. I hope this video was helpful. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.